Thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona. And hopefully today with our picks and your picks, it's going to be another profitable day for you. We are on November 11th. We're into basketball, NBA, college basketball. Not a lot of games today for the NBA, but that is all right. We will take it as it comes. 4 games in the NBA today. We're on a couple of these matchups here. And then also we have one more college basketball game for you. So definitely some bets worth taking a look at. That is for dang sure. So we'll get into the first game here. First game up by the chute is going to be 4:10 out here. That means 6:10 Eastern. Milwaukee Bucks heading to Orlando. Orlando Magic, a 4-point home dog, total of 232. And the Bucks are still giving points, and they haven't covered all season. So what are we going to do? We're going to ride that out, obviously. We're going to take the Orlando Magic. Everybody thought we were crazy when we took the Pistons. Everybody thought when we took last game when Giannis scored 7,000 points. They still didn't cover. So we'll continue to ride this out against the streak. So I just think they're overvalued by quite a bit. I'll be honest with you. So it's not that they suck. I think they're kind of like the Suns. It's going to take 20, 25 games to kind of get that chemistry going with new parts of the team, stuff like that. So it's just time to take advantage of it until they can get it figured out and start winning games by probably double digits plus. So we will take the Magic in this particular matchup plus the 4 on DraftKings at the moment. So Magic plus 1.5 first quarter, plus 1.5 first half, and plus 4 for the game. Paolo Banchero over 30.5 points, assists, rebounds combined. Franz Wagner over 17.5 points, And Giannis over 29.5 points. As it doesn't appear Lillard's going to play, so he'll have to be the primary scorer. So we'll give you that one more time. Magic plus 1.5 first quarter, plus 1.5 first half, and plus 4 for the game. Banchero over 30.5. Par, points, assists, rebounds combined. Franz Wagner over 17.5 points. And Giannis over 29.5 points. Next game up is going to be Raptors-Celtics. We're going to stay away from this particular matchup here. Boston coming off a back-to-back. They're an 8-point favorite at home. Otherwise, this line would be 12. Raptors are hard to read, and they're very inconsistent. So it's hard to put anything together when a Raptors team's involved in it. So we are going to stay away from that particular game. Next game up, Miami Heat at the Atlanta Hawks. Hawks favored by 5 at home, 229 total. We are going to stay away from that matchup as well. The Hawks barely escaped beating the Magic in Mexico City on Thursday night. And they turned the ball over so much, it is hard to get a read. And if it would have been for Trae Young scoring like 3,000 points, they wouldn't have won that game either. So, but the last game of the day, 6:40 out here, 8:40 Eastern time, Cavaliers at the Warriors. I'm not exactly sure what happened here. This line was 4.5. And then like an hour ago on FanDuel, there must have been a huge wager or a sharp better, but the Golden State went down to -3. That's when we hopped on. Now it's back to 3.5 there for DraftKings. I still like them there. I'll be really honest with you. The Cavaliers, to me, do not have enough guys that can fill up the hoop, especially when you're playing the Warriors. Donovan Mitchell's nice, but he's turned into just this three-point machine, three-point shooter for a lot of it. They do have 2 inside guys, I think, that will dominate the interior of this game. And I think Evan Mobley's definitely a stud. Something is dysfunctional. They have some great pieces. Garland, I think, is fantastic. Donovan Mitchell's a great player. Some inside pieces, but I don't know what it is, but they just can't seem to fill it up at the right times. I love Gerald Levert personally, but but I just can't quite figure out is they can't seem to all coexist on the floor at the same time, it seems like. So we will take the Warriors here because they're definitely a team. So we're going to take the Warriors. Like I said, we grabbed it at 3, but -0.5 first quarter, -1.5 first half, and -3 for the game. Draymond Green over 20.5 points, assists, rebounds combined. That will be our NBA best bet as well. And Steph Curry over 27.5 points. So one more time in that Warriors-Cavs game. Warriors -0.5 first quarter, -1.5 first half, -3 for the game. Draymond Green over 20.5 points, assists, rebounds. And Steph Curry over 27.5 points. And then we'll get into the college basketball really quickly here. There is... I'm screwing that up as much as I possibly can. Looks like two games in the top 25, which is we're going to play there. I'm just... How do I put this? Like I've mentioned this on multiple multiple episodes before, that this game, like college basketball right now, there's so many games on a nightly basis. You really have to zone in, unless you have nothing else to do, and look at all the college basketball matchups. But I'll be really honest with you, like there's not enough time in the day to keep up with it. There's so many games. I mean, you got to remember there's 300 plus schools, so you're going to have 150 plus games. And these guys play 2 games a week normally, right? So that's over 300 plus games in 7 days. If they play, that's 50 plus games a day. I mean, it's impossible to keep up. So we are going to stick with we just have one game: Creighton, North Dakota State. Creighton a 24.5 point favorite, total at 148.5. We are taking Creighton as we did the other night, and they covered handily for us. So we're taking Creighton -14 in the first half and -24.5 for the game. So one more time, Creighton -14 first half and Creighton -24.5 for the game. At the end of this episode, in the comments section, you will see a link to the Google Sheets. Once you get into clicking that link there, you'll see sheets of football of 22, baseball of 23, football this year 23-24, and then basketball 23-24, which you just went through. We didn't have that great of a day yesterday, but we had an 8-day winning streak in a row, but we're still up over 600 units so far for the season, and the season just started. So we'll take those kind of results every time, no question about it. So make sure you do check out those Google Sheets, as they will give you our bets, what juice we got those at, how many units we're going to play, and then what book we got those at. So make sure you do check that out. When you get a couple minutes, and always if you subscribe and get notifications to the YouTube channel, not only would we appreciate it, but when we drop new bets, if you got those notifications turned on, makes life really simple. You get a notification to your phone, let you know Sports Bets for Free drop new bets. And you go check those out, so it'll give you plenty of time to match them up with your bets and give you a ton of confidence heading to that betting app or betting window so we can make some money. I do appreciate everybody's support as always, and look forward to seeing you on the next episode.